Yeah, my mom told me she'd do that too. Guess what? I got served 4 years later with a notice. They took my income tax.
Oh my god.
That's a true story.
Too real.
shit.
Too real.
Too real.
No, Percy's education was paid for.
It's okay. She doesn't watch the stream. She hates me.
Damn.
We're back live, by the way.
Were we not?
Yeah, I had to restart. Like, I went down.
Oh.
How much did we miss?
Dang, yeah, maybe I would have paused the game. I thought you just had to go for a minute.
No, I was down. As soon as we were talking about Googling the place, it was street corner, and then all of a sudden Discord audio disappeared, and I was like, oh, and then my headset blinked out, and then my monitor started to blink. I went down.
Okay. So unless anybody has any other things that they definitely want to get done before 4 p.m., inevitably the time is going to strike.
We're gonna have so Flatline's gonna take a good spot to look over the scene here,
Okay.
and we're gonna send Jet in first. Yeah.
I was Jet going into the building.
It's a big building, so he's probably not. He's just gonna get those what are they called? Like concrete windows where you can kind of it's like an air hatch or whatever. Just gonna try to see in the lower. I don't want to get shot at.
Well, somebody actually has to go inside.
I mean, I can go inside if you want, but I was just thinking since it's such a big building.
Somebody was given a card.
Percy's gonna cast Pacifist, Shield, and Protect.
Percy, you want me to come with you, or should I stay out here and keep an eye on a observer post? You want to take Drell with you, and I'll stay out here. And
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah, let's
stick
take
in your pocket.
let's take Drell and Tiny Jet in with me,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll cast protect on the three of us. Is it protect?
Right.
It's armor. I'll cast armor on the three of us, Pacifist on myself, and shield on myself, and I will also shield Drell.
Aw.
Once again, Jet gets shafted.
You're tiny. And I'm gonna go in.
It's fine. I don't even need your stupid shoes.
I'm gonna go in. You're part of the armor spell, by the way.
Telepathy.
You do have armor. I'm gonna go in first because Percy would not be shy about an ISPD. What appeared to be an ISPD invitation. It's an Imperial invitation after all. Have some respect.
Well, it doesn't say ISP on it anywhere, right? They just used a drone.
Yeah. It doesn't say that specifically. You're right.
Just to keep that in mind,
They could have hacked it.
I think this is why we're taking Drill and Jet.
Right. And Flatline's, outside with his bow,
Ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the setup.
I'm going first.
Wait.
Aw.
I just said I was going in first. Fucking.
Yeah, but I could be a rat going
Y'all can go in
first.
together.
Fine.
Like,
Or you can race whoever wins initiative.
4 o'clock, as
Well,
soon as Percy gets to the building corner, moving towards the building.
Casting telepathy and detect thoughts. Just make sure you guys know.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, roll stealth.
Is it 9? It's 8.
You're small. Is it more?
Plus in my suit.
Relatively abruptly, a totally black.
Oh, he's about to get kidnapped. He's about to get thrown in the van.
That car shows up and pulls up right up to the street next to him, and a man steps out.
I'm in Percy's pocket.
What's he thinking?
I mean, now you're in Percy's pocket all of a sudden.
I thought you were sneaking in.
Well,
Well, he changed the plan, so we're doing it. He changed what we thought was going to happen, so I changed what I was doing.
Very stock market of you.
I'll wait and see what happens. How about that?
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
gonna make a prediction.
A
You gonna shoot
a man
somebody?
gets out of the car and briskly walks over to Percy. What? My music stopped. There it is.
I gotta
That's
read it.
telepathy, right?
Yeah, I got telepathy and detect thoughts going. What's he thinking?
You don't know. You don't know.
I don't know what he's thinking.
You don't know what he's thinking.
I love how Steven's just. Hold on, let me make sure if my buffs are up.
All right. This tall, muscular, human man, smartly wearing a clean, sharp Imperial officer's suit. He has a bandage strip of dark glossy eyewear, hides his eye line from view, and neatly frames his strong, angular jaw. His short, regulation length, dark brown hair is meticulously combed back with product. He walks up to Percy and says, "Brother."
Which one is it? Do I recognize him?
It's
I
David.
hope so. It's your fucking brother.
Which one is it?
It's David Allen. He went into the military.
Oh Jesus!
If rats could eye roll, that's what Dad is doing right now.
Oh God!
David?
Percival.
You know, you could have just called, right? Like, you didn't have to. This whole thing was.
Oh God!
Yeah, well, this was more my style, and we have the drones now, so.
It's
I
a nice
tell-
touch, I think.
send a telepathy message to him.
The suit is new, or he's an officer now. You didn't know that.
Oh shit.
I see that you've made some improvements.
Promotions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lateral in a sense, but the ceiling looks better on this side.
I think I understand. What can I do for you, brother?
Well, I was just about to ride back home to see the parents,
Oh, okay.
as I do every weekend, and I noticed you were in town.
I show up and you just notice, huh?
Percival, why didn't you tell me? I'm chief of security of the Imperial Port Security.
Were you the one that was flying the drone, or having the drone flown by us?
God, if I was a person right now, I swear
You
to
could
God.
pop out and be one.
Let's say that I planned on coming to see Mom and Dad. I have work to do here first, and I was gonna
You were
finish my
planning to
work.
go like tonight. Why didn't you-
I was gonna finish my work, and things have been accelerated, so we were actually headed that way as well.
Percy's like,
I can't possibly go home and not take you with me. Mother wouldn't have it. Oh, and father. I insist. You can ride with me. And this is your companion?
I come with a team. We're kind of a big deal.
Really? You'll have to tell me about that. I did background checks on the 5 of you. I didn't notice anything particular.
Good,
Damn it, he knows who I am.
He knows who you are.
good.
Ah,
So if you have room for us, then absolutely we'll ride back.
I can order a second car.
How have things been, David? Have you been good? You've been doing well professionally, but personally, you've been okay.
Professionally is personally. Percival, I thought you understood that. Most of our family.
Well, yes, but there is a certain how do I put it? Time for levity. I'm learning. Maybe I should show you what a revolver is.
Oh, God. Percy, I'm pretty certain he knows.
Is the officer carrying a weapon?
Wait, is the special ops officer carrying a weapon?
You mean is as uniform code to do so? Yes.
Yes, he is. Of course he is, right?
He's
Like,
carrying his regulation issued
of course he is. Duh.
sidearm.
Percy,
was-
the doctor, says to the military officer.
This wasn't like this isn't just Percy. This was bred into his family. Like, what is this? Oh. You're gonna get shunted when you tell them about your new religious beliefs.
Those aren't
Or
new. That's how
whatever.
we were raised.
Okay. My bad. I meant your beliefs about the Empire.
I'll call a second car. Go ahead and gather your party.
Oh, guys, it's safe. This is just my brother. It's fine.
The it's safe call being put out. Flatline will walk on up.
Did he
Family
just
doesn't-
like yell it out into the street?
We do have telepathy, but
Yeah.
I'll let Percy
Okay.
decide whether or not he telepathied or just.
I pictured
Hey, it's
Percy just
okay.
with
I forgot we had telepathy, so I will ask Percy to remember there are other people's thoughts in my head and do it a more reasonable way. Drell, this is David. David, this is Drell. She's my bodyguard.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Shut him
You
down.
ain't never getting that fucking short goal.
I know I'm not.
Well, I mean, you put it there.
I'm
Here you are.
I'm nobody's bodyguard. I help protect people that I care about.
See? That's what I meant.
Lark, let's go say hello.
Alrighty.
I don't know if I should transform.
Surface thoughts. I want to know what he's thinking about us.
Is there
Tell
a
me.
resemblance? Do they look alike? Except, is the brother more like, buff?
More chattish.
Roll your magic for the surface thoughts.
I did
They
it.
look alike.
I got 7.
7.
Yeah, I want to know. I want the Earth thing.
You get the sense that the reason this guy's mind is blank is training.
Oh.
You're not getting
Oh.
anything because he is like stoically keeping his mind wiped. And when he starts talking about something, or he starts talking about something to Percy, you catch glimpses about him saying that, but he keeps his mind very focused and blank.
He's good, huh?
That's
But yeah, is there much resemblance?
Not a lot. No, none.
None at all? Like, damn.
They could easily come from different parents, and you would believe that just as much as their brothers.
Okay, it gives me intelligence, some mental skills, or morals. Unless he just like is crazy resolve, then
Okay. Do you want all his stats and stuff?
I mean, sure. I mean, morals are good. I like morals are solid. Wouldn't mind some morals.
Okay.
Want to know about his
Um,
morals?
We will say that he's basically. I'm just going to spread 4 across all his morals and tell you that he is compassion, conviction, temperance, and valor are his driving
Perfect. Sounds good to me.
So he is what you would call a stereotypical good guy.
Yeah. Great.
Flatline will walk up and say, "Your brother, Doc? Huh? I'm Flatline." He'll stick out a hand to shake. Actually, it sticks out two, and so there, pick one.
That's my boss.
I guess I'll transform in front of him. Why not?
He'll shake your hand. He's got a firm grip. That's how he works out. He's kind of big. I mean, he's a bigger dude.
Right.
He's a pretty muscular cut.
Flatline looks between him and Percy, like, huh?
While you're easily like taller, like he's pretty tall for a human.
Right. Playing a grab ball?
Yeah, I've been known to throw a grab ball.
Huh.
God dang it. It's so funny to hear you guys talk about fake sports knowing you in real life. Conrad won't touch a ball. Like in general.
It's a choice. The second car pulls up shortly after. You didn't even hear him say he needed one,
right.
but
Just happens.
I can fit 4 in my car.
I transform. How does he react?
He said,
He nods
You
to you.
probably already knew.
Son of a bitch! I was hoping he would freak out or something.
This is Jet. He's our pilot.
I can introduce myself. He probably already knows who we all are.
he said he did a background check on all of this.
And
Well, still, it's polite to introduce properly, even if you already know.
and this is Ulrich, the information broker for the team.
Yes.
It's Alaric.
Anyway,
I like him. He's particular.
appreciate the invitation to see the Allen family home.
He looks to Alaric. He says, "You should update the picture on your Imperial license. It's changed quite a bit."
Are you asking me or are you ordering me?
Yes.
I don't like that.
Damn.
Wait. You had an Imperial license?
Well, we can't be late. I already told Mother you would be coming, so
Oh.
I believe she's going to be cooking that ocean crab that you like so much.
Oh yeah,
Oh boy.
my favorite.
I just looked to the others and just asked this family of crabs.
How are Mom and Dad? By the way, I've only really communicated by email for a while.
They're doing well.
Fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. I have stories that I can tell from the Outer Rim, as I'm sure you know that's where I've been stationed.
Doc.
Yes, Guard Drill.
No. Gardrell. It's just Drell, and you know this. When you say you have stories to tell, please remember there are certain things that we do not want to tell people, even if they are
Oh.
family.
There is a measure of discretion in some
Yeah.
Oh,
regards.
so we're talking about the fact that there's discretion in front of the person we want to have discretion. Got it. Total discretion.
Well, we learned it from you, Doc.
Understood.
I have to admit, I'm curious now, little brother.
Well, we'll just say
Things
that,
are a little crazy out in the rim.
we'll just say that medicine on the rim is different than dealing with the bodies back on in the middle. It's different. I showed up and they were just throwing body parts in the trash can. It was wild.
There is the time a gang waged war on us. That was
Yeah.
pretty exciting.
Yeah. Oh, and did you see I made the news?
I did.
Flatline will go and open the doors on the cars.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the way this game ends is he will be riding in his car, and there's room for 3 others. So,
Well, I'm gonna ride with my brother.
Hold on. Did you say
Okay.
the way the game ends?
well,
But this
the game of the cars.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I caught that too, and I was like,
This is the finality of the game. Choose your car wisely.
I'm gonna ride with my brother, obviously.
I would love to ride with Jet. I have so many questions.
Yeah, I take my own car. If he's
you
offering.
pick your own car.
Nope, I mean the other car. Sorry, I missed out on some.
All right,
Well,
so
if those
Jet's,
two are going that way, then I'll ride with that.
yeah, so it's me, Drell, and Flatline in the car with David, and then Jet and Alaric.
Okay. All right, you guys get in the cars. You start heading to Percy's parents' house out in the burbs.
Can't wait to hear stories about Percy's childhood. See the family pictures. This is great, Doc.
I haven't seen Jet in his goblin form, right?
Oh, well, Jet.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
So,
Doesn't
did
do
you
that.
did you say what your previous body was like before you actually transformed into the were rat that you are?
What do you mean? Like,
Well, yeah,
race I
well,
was?
I think you're. Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Goblin.
So does that mean you grew?
Yeah. Finally, someone noticed.
How does it? Do goblins normally have hair?
I did. I
You had hair before you turned into a rat.
Yeah.
Do you often find like the smell of sewage appetizing?
No.
Oh,
I might turn into a rat, but I don't have like the cravings of one. Except for cheese and peanut
Butter
butter.
chocolate.
I read one time that if you got stabbed by a silvered weapon, it would do more damage. It would hurt more.
Yeah, this one time this dog person put handcuffs on me and it turned me back into a goblin.
It turned you back into a goblin?
Yeah, and it hurt.
Do you know where the first were-rat came from?
A ship?
So you
Other
don't
than
know?
that. Nope. I have a feeling
Okay.
he's still out there.
No, I'll tell you. I have. I'll let you know. And that's the story I'll tell them on the way to the place.
I have a question.
About the first were-rat ever.
Sure, whatever. The lore that I know about it. Because I know lore.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the rat that turned me, not the
No!
first were-rat.
No, I got information.
He don't give a shit about the first were-rat.
You don't give
Well, good. Good.
A long car ride then.
I hope that you think that I'm talking about the dude that changed you. That's what I hope.
Yeah, probably.
You're like, yeah, writing down like, yeah, I'm gonna get that fucker. Watch me. He's like, what did you say his address was?
Which is great, right? He's taking notes. This is awesome.
Mhm. Yeah,
Some
he's very
tragic
engaged.
tale, like cursed by the gods and this kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Every time something interesting happens, like our Jet's eyes go wide, like, whoa, really? Like just
Perfect.
like a little kid. But I have a question. What made you get interested in information broking? Brokering?
Brokering.
Brokering?
I was good at it, and I wasn't allowed to do things that I wasn't good at.
No one taught you? You just naturally good at it?
During my childhood, I was tested in many things, and some things I was good at, and some things I was bad at, and certain things I excelled at. And my father made it a point to make sure the things that I excelled at, I did the best in.
I didn't have a father.
Oh.
You had to have had a father. That's
Yeah, of course, I had a father, but
okay. I'm glad we settled that. So back to my
No.
story about the lore.
okay.
that would be funny. Yeah. Just genuinely thought he didn't have a father.
Oh my god.
No, Dad.
Goblins are hatched from eggs and sack things. Well, I don't know.
Can't wait to tell them where babies come from. This is gonna be terrible.
Yeah, no one gave me the birds and the bees talk.
All right, in the other car, you four get to ride for a bit with David. He continues on the subject of the parents and says, mom and dad are doing great. Ever since dad and Edward have been working together on the business, it's just been taking off. The two of them
The-
are
the business?
unstoppable.
What's the family business?
Construction. Where's their most recent project? Do you know?
Oh, actually, we should be driving by it.
Oh, that's fortuitous. Yeah, I'm kind of chief medical officer over the station that I'm at. I'm pretty much the only doctor they've ever seen.
Oh, that's good. I think.
They really do need the help. I can't take that away from them.
I'm really trying to get this whole no drugs program going. This stuff is just rampant. Would you believe I had a pharmacist show up on my first 6 weeks there with no license, and he was just going around handing out narcotics?
That's just a drug dealer, Doc.
Well, yeah, but he called himself a pharmacist.
Oh, and you're the doctor there.
Right. As I do.
Okay, I think I'm beginning to understand.
I
Right,
presume
that guy called himself a drug dealer. You call yourself a doctor?
I presume Heath is coming.
Yeah, well, he comes every weekend. We usually do.
Tight knit family.
Are you trying to make the point, David, that I'm the only one that doesn't take time to see Mother every weekend?
First of all, I didn't say that.
Is there someone else who doesn't?
We know that your choice of a career has taken you far away from home. That's fine.
I'm doing important work out there on the rim.
Well, I hope so.
What's it like in ISP or IPS? What was it called?
ISPD.
No, he's not. He's IPS.
Oh, it's pretty good. From what I understand, well, at least in the letters before, I believe you were part of station security or something like that. Mother's details weren't too thorough. It's kind of like that. It has busy days and slow days, but security for the whole spaceport. In one of the busiest places on the planet. Business is good.
Never thought to expand your ambitions and travel further out?
Well, ambitions. That's why I'm an officer now.
Congratulations.
So this guy isn't ISPD?
No, he's not. You're not in his car.
Well, no, I'm just curious. Like, what is he? Well, technically I am. Telepathy and free thoughts, but go ahead.
Imperial Port Security. So he is to the spaceport what Station Security is on Exile.
Okay. All right.
And so it's more involved, than like police, I guess, because Homeland Security, that kind of interest. So he works with the ISPD in like an elevated security level, since they're dealing with threats coming into or leaving the planet.
Did I miss the invitation to your ceremony, David, or?
Father thought it was best not to invite you.
God dang.
Damn. That's harsh.
You know how he can be.
Father knows best.
I'm glad to see that things don't change no matter how much I'm not around.
So what is this beef you have with your father? Because I'm in the car.
Yeah, Drell's in the car.
Are you talking to David? Tell me you're talking to David.
Yeah, tell
David doesn't have beef with
Yeah.
his
tell
father,
tell
like-
them, David, what is the beef I have with our father?
Percival and our father have a different way of looking at the world.
Uh,
I think we
I
all
find the
kind
doc finds a bit of a unique perspective on things.
Yeah, unique. That's a good way to put it.
Dang.
Meanwhile, our father is more of a man of the earth. Physical things mean a lot to him. What a man can do with his hands, what he can build, what he can make better. Percival's academic pursuits, I think, is what estranges him from father.
I make people better, David. I don't know how much more better you want me to make things. I help them live.
Percival, I'm not arguing that point. I think what you do is great.
So, Doc, did we ever ask you why you decided to become a doctor?
I mean, what other choice is there when you look out into the world and you see the hurt and the pain of people, and you know that I'm not picking up a hammer. I mean, look at me. I just wasn't made for that. I have a mind that's built to think about problems and make cures and teach people, and I wanted to give that back to the Empire So that's why I became a doctor, because it fit my skill set, and it is where I excelled, and I could give back to the Empire in that way, not build the next mega mall or strip club or whatever Father's gotten himself into these days.
Plus, Percival, remember last time you picked up a hammer? You were trying to help build that birdhouse? You sprained your wrist.
Yes, David, and then who fixed his wrist? Because that's what I do.
Fix your own wrist, Doc?
Flatline, I sewed up my own chest wound. A wrist is nothing.
You don't often have to break out the needle and thread these days.
Not these days. Those academic pursuits really paid off.
You guys start to draw closer to the family estate. David says, well, if things don't change around here, then you're going to be in for a surprise, because they've added on a lot to the house.
Uh-oh. Moving on up
Moving on up
to the east side.
to the east side.
Oh, boy.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky high.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I had to.
Of course you
let that
did.
go. I couldn't let that go.
Yeah. No, you can't. You're not supposed to.
You remember the tree house that we had in the backyard?
Right.
Well, they tore that down and
They did what?
they took the whole tree down and built a guest house.
A guest house? Do we have that many guests?
Well, that
Every weekend.
Yeah, every weekend, apparently. All the kids come home.
That and they purchased the lot next to them, and so it's turning into the family compound more and more.
Are you implying that we're like go? Do you know something we don't, David? We need to go underground here and just hang out and eat non-perishable goods. Like, is something going? Are we prepping for something?
Well, there were those few years when Dad built nothing but fallout shelters. Are you hinting at something there?
Well, I mean, has Dad been watching the right news sources? He does get caught up in things fairly quickly without checking their legitimacy.
I don't want to deprive you of the opportunity to ask.
Okay.
I'm just saying there's room for you and your friends to stay the weekend.
As we do.
I'm sure they would give you the guest house.
What about my room?
Percival, what about your room?
Right. They can have the guest house, but I still have a room in the house, right?
Well, they tore down those walls and combined your room with the living room a long time ago.
So you can still sit in your room.
Oh, my
It's just now
God.
part of the living room too.
Your room is the reading nook, I think, now.
How's this hitting Percy? Like, take a look at his face meats.
His face meets.
You heard me.
Yeah, Surface Thoughts. How's he feeling?
As a player, I didn't think a game where I was at no risk of dying could hurt so bad.
Oh, my gosh.
Aw, right in the
Medium.
heart.
We hadn't even got to the knife yet.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no. They have another kid. They named him Percy because you never came around.
We call him Good Percy.
Code
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'll spin the wheel or whatever we use now.
Yes, spin the wheel.
Oh, my God.
Good Percy.
No. Good Percy.
But no, Percy's just like, well, that's going in the book.
Okay, you guys pull up to the Allen home stead as it's becoming here in the burbs. The cars open up. All of you get out onto a nice, pretty decently sized lawn, since it's a combination of the two lawns. So let's take a break.
All right, beer run.
are you in?
Break time.
Dang,
You're
Percy.
tired, something.
baby. Yeah.
All right. So welcome back. Like I said, all of you pile out of the cars, or however you want to get out of the car. I don't give a shit. Into this suburban area. It's a nicer neighborhood. A lot of nice houses around you. Very modern, rich feel to it. Clean. And then here is the Allen estate. It's got a nice sign on the front yard and fence, and says like, "Welcome to the Allen Gardens."
What?
Got a little whistle like, man.
3 nice houses here fenced in on this property, which looks like, a couple of property lots.
Right. Kind of a sprawling estate.
Yeah.
You never told me you came from money. I mean, this isn't big money, but it's money.
You didn't catch the my mom paid for college thing?
Right. He was,
I thought. Okay, that makes sense.
I didn't.
comfortable middle class. Welcome to it.
I can't wait to see your grand piano.
You gonna play us a song?
Am I gonna play you a song?
Not you.
Do you play?
Plays the piano.
Okay. As soon as you leave the cars, the doors shut and they take off.
Oh, but
Nice house.
I like that car.
That's like they weren't giving it to you.
All right. Cool.
I'm set now.
Because they took the car away.
Yes.
I feel like Jet regularly gets upset every time a vehicle is taken from him in some capacity.
Yes.
Yep.
It's always the one that got
Yeah.
away.
It's my great white buffalo.
He's like, but I could have driven, raced, and or crashed you, and then scrapped you.
Yeah.
I could have hurled you into a mountain at 170 miles an hour.
The circle of life.
Thank you.
And it moves us all.
Well, David walks across the lawn and up to the primary house.
Hell of a place.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
can see they've extended the
all around.
garage, and several cars parked here.
they have made some improvements.
I want to put it.
Well, I was used to a certain level of this.
You see, oh my gosh. Like, why? You see a sweet, or I guess like a dirty, next to new age cars. So I guess it looks like a relic from another time. It's an old like steam motorcycle, steam cycle maybe some might call it.
Okay.
Kind of like the precursor to modern day motorcycles. Piece of steampunk tech, and it's parked in the garage. Seems to be a project of theirs that they're working on.
I go and look at it.
Mysteriously, you see the name Brizig etched into the metal.
Wow. What
It's
a
a
relic.
weird name.
That's a weird name.
It is a weird name.
Oh my god, I love it.
Freaking there's my motorcycle. Finally.
Been gone. He's been waiting how many games to drop that on you?
This steep cycle's seen some miles. Fuck that, some light years.
Wait, I thought my dad wasn't involved in a crime ring and shit. Like what? Okay, I'm not gonna read
This
too
thing's-
much into that.
It's gone through so many hands by this point, you know?
Right.
And the years, yeah, I mean,
Seriously, any day now. Name your brothers.
Glad everybody else is reading chat.
Yeah.
Zach?
Oh. Their names are. I gave you names,
No, I know.
and I was just looking at the names
This is an exercise for the table.
to remember what I named them. It was David, Keith, and Edgar.
Yes, Edgar.
Edgar.
All right. So let's see.
David, Heath, and Edgar.
I guess nobody would know that for now, because even if you had told somebody in the party, chances are they didn't care.
I gave them an entire dossier on my family. Remember?
Gave
Who read that?
you
I
gave
didn't.
us?
Flatline looked at it, but
I don't think it was given to Alaric, unless it
Well,
was like
right.
welcome aboard package.
Oh well, if I got it, I read it.
You
I
didn't-
don't remember getting it.
Right. Because it came from Percy, so who cares?
Ah,
Flatline took a look at it, but didn't expect to meet the family so soon. So
oh, then I deleted it immediately.
Percy sends out quarterly reminders for physicals. Nobody shows up.
I kept my physicals as a mechanic.
Right, you pass on spec.
Sorry, typing
It's
a bit of information here. So
Is that like getting an oil change and stuff?
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
gotta
Dipstick.
do my upkeep. Actually, yeah, I have shared with the doc, some of the diagnostic specs and how to open up the case if he needs to. And Flatline gestures towards his chest.
All right.
When he says open up the case.
So, within moments of you guys, well, David goes straight for the door while you guys are taking in the house or looking in the garage or whatever you're doing as creepy people. Or
What?
well, the garage is just open, so that's fine. Yeah, right. Sweet looking steam cycle. Who could resist? I'm not holding it against you. I'm just saying. Eventually, the door opens and David is greeted by none other than Percy's mother.
Aw, mama.
Dear old Agatha Allen opens the door, and she's excited enough to see David, and she, kind of like high pitched, like squeals, "David, my son, my boy," and comes out and gives him a hug. You see an older human woman of lesser than average human height. The length of her reddish hair is stunted by its thick, stubborn curls, and her face is peppered with the faintness of freckles that are fading with her youth. Her chipper attitude and brisk movements betray her passion for homecraft, as she is quick to bustle about the house and her guests, tending to needs with care. Whenever she passes, you can faintly catch the scent of fresh-baked cookies.
Aw.
Oh, mama.
Immediately, she's excited to see the rest of you. She's like, "David, who have you brought?" And then as she scans through the group and picks out, of course, Percival, she begins to cry and runs to him, and
Mama!
she's like, "Percy, my dear boy."
Ooh, this is
So
awkward.
you scoundrel, you didn't tell me you were going to be in town.
The plans got accelerated. I was going to send you a message a bit later, but we ended up in town sooner than expected.
She runs to Percy, hugging him, kissing him.
Aw.
Mama, I'm with my friends. You're kind of embarrassing me a little bit.
Yeah, your friends who you haven't introduced, which is rude.
You're right.
I say.
You're-
And then she looks and sees Alaric. And she says, "Ooh, Percival, you did not tell me you were bringing a companion."
Mama, this is a business associate. His name is Alaric.
Yes, ma'am. I am. I'm Alaric. It is wonderful meeting you. And Alaric will pull from his bag out a bottle of wine.
He just keeps like gifts on hand.
Where did he put that?
I say, please, we should open this now. Where's Percival's told me so much about your beautiful family. Your husband and your sons, David, Heath, and Edward, was it?
Now, Edgar, you precious thing, come on in. Percy didn't mention anything about you.
Of course. I will. I'll open this up. Do we have glasses?
Yes, in the kitchen. This way.
Wonderful.
Show up.
And you can tell me about how you met my boy.
Of course.
I guess I'll follow Alaric into my house. Like,
Kind of have to now. Mrs. Allen, it's lovely to meet you.
Mama, this is Flatline, my boss.
You can call me Cassius, please.
Whoa.
Whoa! I feel like a lot of people just learned your name for the first time.
He'll extend the hand to shake, the human one.
Right. She's kind of marveled by all your cybernetics, and she's like, "Oh my, are those heavy? Do you take them off? Do you put them down, or you sleep in them?"
Take them off. This is just me.
We are a bunch of weirdos.
Yep.
We have a lizard person in a full bodysuit wearing a helmet. We have a vampire. We have a half human, half cyborg. And then we have a rat dude.
Yeah, we're an odd bunch.
What'd you call me?
A rat dude. He called you a rat dude, Bo. But
I'm just saying, like, in general, like, holy crap. This lady's gonna have a heart attack.
She's like, "Well, I always said I could use an extra hands in the kitchen."
Drell bows.
it is more advantageous than one might think.
Mama, this is Drill. She's a girl.
She's a bodyguard. What happened?
Your mother is not blind. And I bow to her.
Oh my god.
Because I don't shake hands. I just kind of half bow.
She don't shake hands. She makes money moves.
Oh, I see. You must be friends of Cassius.
Because you're gay, Percy. that has to be it. Oh my gosh.
I'm afraid I don't know this person.
Oh, you don't know Flatline.
She doesn't know Cassius.
Oh.
She literally just said it.
She's dense.
Well, any friends of my sweet baby boy are welcome here.
Thank you, ma'am.
How long are you staying? I mean, you will be staying for dinner. And she puts out like a tray of cookies.
Jack grabs one.
And this is Jet. He's our pilot.
Oh,
Is he in hybrid or goblin or
hybrid.
okay?
I'm sorry, you said pilot?
Right.
Yep. Well, he's just adorable. He is too sweet to be a pilot.
Oh, lady, you're gonna make me blush. But go on.
He goes, don't stop.
Your mother's wonderful, Doc.
I've been trying to tell you guys, she's special.
I'm gonna walk to the next room if we're not in the kitchen. I'm gonna walk to where she pointed to the kitchen was,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna yell for Percy. Percy, could you help me real fast?
Of course.
Like Percy knows where anything is.
I'm gonna have a general idea based on the size the house used to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hand Percy the bottle of wine. Don't drop that; it's really expensive.
Yeah, you guys have no idea how much he paid for that.
You really don't.
Your brother said your other brother's name was Edward, not Edgar.
What?
Yeah. Your brother David. He referred to your other brother as Edward.
You might have been talking about my dad.
No. He said Edward and father. He definitely didn't say Edgar.
Wait.
Huh.
What?
I don't know. Give me the bottle of wine real fast. I don't want
Give me that.
All right, I'm gonna look for a corkscrew and pop this bad boy, and I'll grab 2 glasses,
See,
one for me and one for Mama.
I thought you were bringing me in here to talk about the whole. She thinks we're a thing.
So meanwhile, Mama Allen is asking her at the party. So Percy and Alaric, are they adopting Jet, or how's this working?
Oh my god!
I think that would be best for them to answer that themselves, ma'am.
Oh my god!
What? What? I am a person?
It's too funny not to.
That's how you adopt. You adopt people. It'd be weird if we adopted a table. Like that'd be weird.
You adopt animals too, but that's
saying,
not. I'm trying not to make that point.
Well, you're both.
I know.
I just thought, obviously, you're from an underdeveloped place. Perhaps they were taking you in.
Lady, I know I look like a rat, but I'm a person.
She just starts to scratch behind your ear.
Mom, I hear
his
this
foot
going
dumped.
on. Yeah.
Jet's foot is thumping.
Yeah, you hear Jet's foot thumping.
Mama, what is going on? We're not adopting Jet. He's my coworker. And so is Alaric.
Right, I know, in case your father asks, but he's not here right now, so
Right, but
tell me more about what you've really been doing.
Flatline needs a cookie just to not laugh.
I pour Miss Allen a glass of wine.
Mama, I've been stopping gangs and stopping disease outbreaks out on the station where I live. I don't have time to date.
Oh, of course you have, honey.
What do you mean? Of course I have. It was in the news.
I know.
Well, look,
I kept the recordings.
Well, with Stitches picking up around the clinic nowadays, you might have more free time, Doc.
That might be true until something sends us off into danger land.
How old is this lady?
Older.
Okay.
60.
Got it.
I mean, she does have grown-ass kids, right?
Right. Grown ass kids.
Yeah.
You have a lovely house, Mrs. Allen.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
I see Father's made some improvements.
Well, when the Eds get together, they really start to do it.
Yeah. Percy, I'd love to see your room.
I don't
Yeah.
want to see the photo album. I need to take, I
Nobody
need to be
needs
able
to.
to.
Nobody needs to see those pictures, Mama.
Well, that's
Well, I
wonderful
do.
because I've got one right here, and she
Of course she does.
Please.
pulls out a photo tablet.
Oh.
Just
Does
one?
she,
I got extra
does she-
arms. I can hold more than one. Like, I'd love to.
does she stop scratching behind my ears?
Did she stop? No.
Oh no!
Oh, then he continues.
Yeah, Mom. Let me take Alaric to my room. That sounded awkward.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
room was done away with. Well, look at the living room. See how much bigger it is?
Mama, you let them my room. What?
Well, you can't get between your father and renovations. Like those two say, two Eds are better than one.
No, they don't say that.
They do. You mean to say, father and Edgar, right?
Yeah. Yes, dear.
Okay. I'm just checking. I don't know what else has changed around here since I've been away saving people's lives.
He has been a lifesaver.
He's not wrong about that.
I mean, Mama, have you seen my scar? Percy unbuttons his shirt and shows off the battle wound.
These battle scars don't look like they're fading.
Okay.
Whoops.
Exactly.
Flatline's gonna start looking around at like the pictures on the walls. I assume there's pictures on the walls. It seems like the kind of place, on display.
And not stock pictures like my house.
Oh yeah, sure. Like, and it's the future or whatever, so it's all those like digital.
Like there's only a number of picture frames, but they rotate through.
Yeah, the pictures cycle
Mhm.
through. Like a
Slideshow.
what's it called? Slideshow.
Right.
I have one. of
So I guess
them.
I'm looking for something that doesn't add up to what I know already.
Oh, looking for something suspicious in the family photos, huh?
A little bit.
Roll, let's see. Make this like investigation.
I'm gonna keep.
Intelligence, and
I'm gonna keep trying to find quiet moments along with Percy.
Hey,
intelligence perception.
So y'all can have a little bit of
Oh.
smoochy.
Yeah, with the comments of his room not being there anymore. She says, "Well, you can go into the
wow.
back room, sweetie, and we'll give you some privacy."
That is an insane roll.
Oh, that is.
Percival, please show me around.
All right, I'll go show Alaric around.
Flatline. You notice.
yeah.
You notice a disturbing lack of Percy in these pictures.
Okay.
In fact, the photo album that she gave you with all those pictures, like they aren't lacking pictures.
Mhm.
She has pictures of Percival.
Right, but none of them are on the
Oh.
walls. Huh?
Tons of them when he was a kid. Those two doing things together all the time, baking and in the kitchen, and also, I mean, they probably have little videos and all kinds of stuff
Oh, yeah.
in the scrapbook as well because it's the
Mhm.
future.
Yeah.
So all these adorable moments and Percy up to going to school and going off to the Empire and all that.
Okay. Did the photo album come from like a
but-
shelf of other photo albums? Labeled with names or something?
Yeah, she took it off a shelf.
Okay.
But as far as all the pictures that are on the walls, Percy is not in any of them.
Interesting.
Wow.
Percy, there's something going on here.
What do you mean? Hanging out with my family.
Of course. Well, I hope you don't take this as an insult, but I do have my my mind magic running. And when you mentioned Edgar and your father, I got some disturbing thoughts from your mother. Something along the lines of, she's worried that you don't know something. That you don't know something yet. Like you're going to find something out and she's worried about it.
Mother's hiding something from me?
I don't.
We
I
don't
mean,
ever hide anything from each other.
yeah.
Not
Well, okay.
Uh,
I don't think she plans on hiding from you for a very long time. It was like an impending type deal, right? Like it's going to happen. So
so, like, are we waiting for some big announcement?
I'm assuming that might be the deal.
But okay.
So Agatha says, "Oh, look at the time. I need to get dinner started. Cassius, would you help me?"
Of course, ma'am. I'd love to. You can see my chopping technique.
I think I need to cast telepathy in this house. People need to know stuff.
Cassius is quite ready to show off that he is quadbidextrous.
How long have you waited for that joke?
I think I
Is
mentioned
that a
before.
joke?
Just a
I don't know if
fact.
it's a joke, but that's amazing to have in the kitchen.
Right?
No, I agree. I agree.
Good with all four hands. You can do whatever.
That's correct.
Your mise en place just got like ease en place, you dig?
All right, fantastic. Will you guys go into the kitchen to cook dinner?
And we'll swap stories about my boy Percy.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop by the kitchen and ask Mama what she's cooking.
While Alaric and Percival are off, and then Agatha and Cassius disappear to the kitchen, David, who is still around, addresses Drell and Jet.
Chet's got a confused look on his face, like what just happened.
So, how did you meet my brother?
That's a funny story.
Tell me the time you got shot.
So I was hiding in the kitchen, right?
Okay,
And-
keep going.
And Percy's the only person who actually wears the company we work for's uniform. So I improvised as the chef is naturally shooting at me. And I run up his pants. And he decides to go to the bathroom, and well, the rest is history.
Okay,
I want to have Jet narrate all of our stories from now on.
there's
I
a
love-
lot to unpack there.
I love how Jet cut that down to the last like 15 seconds of that interaction and said that's how
Awkward part.
we met. This is why everything's Percy's awkward. But
No, hang on. Percy managed to be awkward on his own just fine. Like, you don't need our help.
you keep helping.
I don't keep helping.
Well, I knew my brother's lifestyle would be eccentric.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that checks out.
Well,
So Drell, how did you meet Percy?
You know, he's an awkward hero, but he's a hero nonetheless.
yes, well, tiny furry person.
Just
Perhaps we don't mention this to Percy's father.
why?
He doesn't like kitchens.
Wait, what?
Come like it. Elaborate? Kitchens?
Euphemism.
I just think that maybe you shouldn't tell him how the two of you met.
Oh, that fact that I crawled up his pants?
Yeah, that. And maybe the scene after where you went to the bathroom together.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I left out the best part, but
Please do.
fine.
I bet you did. Ayo.
Please do leave out the best part.
I forget. What's the best part?
I was naked.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna save that one for dinner, but not anymore. Now I gotta rewrite my whole routine.
Oh man.
We met where we are stationed at. That's all I'm willing to say right now.
Well, clearly you're not from Chand, so
No, I'm from nowhere.
No, we're not stationed there. But again, that's all I'm willing to say.
oh well.
All right, we need to get back to the living room before Mom makes assumptions. Alaric?
David will also take his leave. Says he needs to go get ready. He needs to change for dinner.
Change, but he's already wearing clothes.
He's wearing his work clothes.
There's more than one set of clothes?
Thought it was just flight suit.
He has a rack of identical flight suits.
Okay. Let's see. Alaric and Percy come back to the I guess living room, dining room.
Right, I stopped by and asked Mama what she's cooking.
Okay. She's in the kitchen with Cassius.
Go up behind her,
Oh.
give her a hug. Mom, what's for dinner? What's for dinner, Mom?
Let's see.
Didn't you say you make crab?
What David said.
Okay. Cool. You go up behind your mother and give her a hug.
Oh.
Hmm.
Quickly, she snaps around and throws an elbow at you.
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh.
She says, "Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Hey, it's just David and Heath. They've been teaching me these defense maneuvers.
And you're on high alert here?
It was just a reaction.
Mama, I work security. Do I need to help you? And so, are we not?
Oh no, we're safe. It's mostly for fitness.
I don't know. That way you threw that elbow at me implies you've been fitting them bows somewhere.
Well, if you want to get in shape, can you play tennis?
Yeah, I'm sure we've got that in the garage.
Anyway, Mom, what's for dinner?
Well, it's your favorite. It's a steamed sea crab and legumes, broccoli.
Oh man, Mama, you should taste the crabs back home. Mm.
Don't.
Why don't you tell me that, please?
Wait, she's making his favorite and didn't know he was coming.
David told Mama.
Oh, okay.
Well, she didn't know, right? She was.
Wait,
Maybe David just told her he wanted crab.
something doesn't add up. Mama, I have a question. Did David tell you I was coming?
No, he didn't.
That sounded ominous.
Dum dum dum.
You sound
You guys have me cracking up here.
No, he didn't. God dang.
that's not what he said.
No, he simply told me to prepare a special meal. These are all things he asked for.
Is David pregnant?
Wait, what?
I thought Percy was a doctor.
He
I
is
mean,
a doctor.
he is.
You know, now that I think of it, This is your favorite.
Oh,
Do you know David's favorite foods?
I guess not. David and I haven't really talked in a while, Mom.
Didn't sound from knowing yours.
True.
Well, out of the three, he was the one that always looked up to you.
Dean.
Aww.
Edward. Do you have a dog?
Oh no, no, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand. Was that a mispronunciation earlier of misunderstanding names, or was this intentional?
What are you trying to understand?
That question. Did we
The door
confuse?
knocks and then opens.
Oh.
In the living room, another tall, muscular man with a thick, angular jaw walks in. This one dressed in a local law enforcement uniform, a badge of station neatly pinned to his chest. His short, dark brown hair is unavoidably messy after removing his headwear. He comes in and greets all of you who are there with a firm handshake and an intense gaze from his steely blue eyes.
Aww. Which brother's this? What do you make? I mean, the kitchen side.
Let's see. We have Jet and Drill in the living room with Alaric.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
see this man come in. He says, "You must be the guests that David messaged me about. Friends of good old Percy's."
So there's one person, two people.
Just one.
One. Is he old enough to be Percy's dad?
No.
Okay. So he's Percy's brother.
Probably wearing military uniform.
Brother number 2. And he's not Ed. I think.
Well, he goes to shake hands. If you guys pass names, he easily gives his up. He says, Keith. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise.
Hope you're staying for dinner. There's plenty of room, plenty of food. Always is.
Thank you.
They're so nice.
When Percy hears Heath in the other room.
I'm gonna say where's I think we're still waiting on your father and Edward.
Yeah, well, they'll probably be in later.
Whose bike is that outside?
Something's going on, boys.
He just said Edward. He just agreed Edward, not Edgar.
Yeah.
Unless we're confusing the GM.
No, I think the GM knows exactly what's going on.
I think the GM knows exactly what's going on.
What? No, I don't know. Did you pull a fast one on me?
I don't know. Did you?
Is the doc gonna go say hi to his brother?
Yeah. As soon as I hear Heath come in, I'll go up and Heath and slap him on the back like, "Hey, what's up? Yeah, your brother." All
He
this.
socks you in the face.
Apparently, judo chops me in the throat because that's what happens when you.
He comes out and gives you a big hug. He says, "Oh, Priscilla, I've missed you."
Priscilla, no. Dang.
Priscilla.
No.
Oh, I'm not gonna let that one die anytime.
You sure have been gone a long time.
Meet Heath.
I've been busy. I've got a rim job now.
Oh no, you didn't.
He cracks up at that. He starts laughing.
What? I mean, a job on the rim. It's what? It's a rim job, right?
Oh my god, just stop.
Yep, I think that's exactly what they call it. Just don't tell me what you do.
He's a doctor.
Gosh.
What? Awkward.
I'm the station doctor out on Exile 3.
Oh. Yeah, you're a doctor. That's right. When are you gonna quit all that out there and come back around here, come back home and be a doctor here?
The Empire.
Or do something else respectable.
The Empire needs me. There are good people out on the rim that need the warm hand of the Empire, and I can be that warm hand for others.
Person.
Well, all right. Yeah, Empire this and Empire that. You'll have to save that talk for David. Look, I'm grateful and all, but I just don't go preaching it.
Mother taught you better, you know.
Damn. That
Look, you can talk about helping people out with your rim job, but I'm here in these streets where we live, where Mama lives, keeping them safe, helping people.
Are there concerns of that, Heath? I mean, Mama almost sumo threw me over the shoulder just because I wanted to give her a hug.
Well, she wanted to stay in shape, so we just David and I have been teaching her a few moves, getting her out in the garage, hitting the old bag.
Don't call Mama a bag and don't hit her.
everything he says is just so awkward.
Priscilla, honestly.
It's funny every time.
Yes, Heather.
Oh, God.
Brother, we can go out to the garage right now. Throw the old bag around.
I mean, you apparently like to hit bags, so if that's the way you want to go, it would be like old times, right? I'll end up on the floor, hurt, yelling "Mom," and she'll come out. Heath, what are you doing? And then there'll be a whole drama. You don't want that right now.
Yeah. You're right, Percy. We'll just wait till after dinner. When you leave, go back out to the outer rim, and don't come back for another 2, 3, 5 years.
Oh, this got awkward.
Do you drink wine, Heath?
Sure.
There is some in the kitchen. Help yourself.
Heath leaves to go to the kitchen.
Hey. Get to meet the other brother.
All right, Heath comes in the kitchen. You hear Mama Allen. She's all, "Oh, Heath, my baby boy, I'm so glad to see you. Tell me about work, this and that."
Are you okay, Percy?
Just my rigum fraggin' brother.
What language is that?
All the time making
Mumble.
me feel bad about everything.
About what? What do you feel bad about?
I'm not necessarily happy about being on the rim. It's where the Empire wanted me, so I went. But it's not how things were supposed to turn out. I should have been here every weekend. He's right.
Why aren't you?
Because I can't quit now. I have a team.
Oh, but you can visit your family more often. That's something you want to do.
We'll talk about how that doesn't make how the logistics of our job don't make that possible another time, but I just don't see how that's given that we are station security. I'm obligated to stay on station unless I'm tasked otherwise, and I haven't been working for Veldon long enough to ask for a vacation.
How long do you have to work for somebody to ask for vacation?
You know, when Veldon came around, I don't know that we negotiated vacation in the contract, but maybe I should look at the paper and see how the vacation policy works and make a point to come show my face out here more often, so at least that I'm respectable. I'm a doctor, for crying out loud. What's not respectable about being a doctor?
I think respect is it's earned, right, before it's given.
Yeah, I earned my doctorate, so that equates to a certain level of respect.
Maybe amongst other doctors.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Heath is kind of, how do I put it? Simple. He doesn't understand. It is frustrating though and my mom thinks I'm gay.
Is that's okay.
It's not true though.
Have you ever been with a girl?
I mean,
then how do you know it's not true?
Not that she knew about. I mean, because I like the ones on TV just fine.
Oh my gosh. So you have never physically been with another woman?
I mean, I'm with you all the time. I mean, I'm around women.
Don't put me in that.
No. I'm a doctor. It goes the other way. I put that. If we were talking about that, I put that in you, not you. See, you don't understand bio. I get it. Making fun of me all the time for making doctor jokes and. I don't know. I'm just frustrated.
Is that a big deal around this area, or is it just your family?
What do you mean?
Being gay.
I mean, I wouldn't go telling my dad, but
why?
You just never know how dad's gonna react to something like that. I mean, and Heath calls me Priscilla. Can't even
call him Heather.
Well, he started it.
Okay, but doesn't mean you have to finish it.
Okay, Mom.
Oh, there it is. I was waiting for that so hard.
I don't know. I expected something different here.
What do you mean? What did you expect?
Something in the neighborhood of we'd all tell our personal accomplishments and we'd all leave with a mutual understanding and respect. They just seem to think that I'm the same old Priscilla.
Well, how much have you changed in the past 2 years?
A lot. I've had 2 jobs. I'm the head of a station. Like I'm in a completely different spot than I was before.
Okay. Well, have you told them that?
Sure, and they think it's cute.
Okay. Have you showed them that? maybe actions are what you need with your family.
Awesome idea, Drill. Can I cut you open so I can heal you and show them what I can do?
I prefer not.
Oh,
Sure. Why not? You can do it to me.
did Jet just literally offer to get hurt so that Percy could? Damn, I didn't expect anybody to bite on that hook.
Wow.
That was unexpected.
Feel like we're missing a whole conversation here. Me and you talking. I'll stop. I hear bloop, 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 bloop.
It is a whole conversation. I have been reading it this whole time.
I just don't know. I don't know.
$12.50 or half a spaceship.
Right? Of course, Percy knows it's the same, right? That was funny.
Actually, the real stat's about 1,600.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, Heath talks in the kitchen with his mother and will flatline a bit. Then eventually he leaves, says he too needs to go clean up and change before dinner. He
Eating the
leaves
whole
out the
fam.
side door, going to another guest house. Or the side house?
I guess side house works, right?
Yeah.
Mama, I'm gonna yell to the kitchen. Mama, are we waiting on Edgar?
Does he always yell across the house like that?
Ah, that boy is so rude sometimes.
Oh, there is one little brother. What?
No, let's see. She comes out of the kitchen. She says, Percy, I raised you not to yell across the house like that.
I know, Mama, but I'm just not in the mood to get up.
Your father and Ed will be home soon.
Edgar.
Dinner's getting that way, or it's getting about done anyway, so why don't you and your friends go ahead and wash your hands, whatever you gotta do. If you have any bags or anything, you can put them in the guest house. You are staying, right?
Right, but Mama, I have a question. Why when I say Edgar, do you insist on saying Ed? And why are we using the words Edward and Edgar interchangeably around here recently?
Honey, what?
Mama, what's going on?
Honey, they're just names. Look. Ed is short for Edgar, Edward.
And who's Edward?
Oof.
Well, obviously your father.
Dodge.
Interesting. That okay.
Go clean up.
Oof.
Yes, Mama.
Hit that mama voice.
Percy will do as he's told.
Oh.
Mama
Goes to
knows
ask about the steam
best.
bike. Who's he asking about the steam bike?
Heath, whoever. I've been trying to ask this
fine.
question for like 30
I
minutes.
guess David comes back. David back now. He's got he's wearing a casual suit now.
Ooh, fancy.
David, he'll come entertain your questions.
Yeah, whose ancient steam cycle is that? out there.
Oh, that's Heath's.
Huh. It's nice.
Yeah, well, it's a bit of a family project, I guess. I don't really see the love for it, but the rest of them, them Allen boys, they like to get together and look at it and fix it, or I don't know.
Okay. How much it cost him?
Oh, I have no idea.
What the frick is going on? How much it cost?
I don't know.
That's just how he talks about vehicles.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know, tiny little monster Mickey Mouse.
Like what?
Can I take it for a spin? Woohoo!
Does it run?
I'll buy it from you just like I bought everything else.
Oh, I ask Heath later. I'm sure he'd love to show you. Take it for a spin.
Oh, it runs.
Oh wait, well,
Noted.
it's running right now. It was running before. It doesn't always run.
Depends on whether or not they're building it or taking it apart.
Okay. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
What?
That wasn't Mickey Mouse.
What is going on?
It was just fun.
That sounded like Barbie.
So did you.
Okay, things start to progress to a point where dinner starts to get finished. Everybody's getting ready for dinner. Heath comes back, beginning to set the table, so on and so forth. Any other particular conversations that have to happen before this goes on?
So. Not for me. anyway.
Jed'll wait. Jed'll wait to ask.
So then let's I want to take another break real quick. Take a break, fill my glass, read through my notes, and then hit this last part.
Get ready for a fight.
I think it's not
surprisingly
gonna.
handy with how well my art projects are timing out.
Drill, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Did I hear you say we're taking a break?
Yeah.
Taking a break. Take a break. Take a break. Let's go away for the summer. Percy's mom while we're in the kitchen that please don't be offended, but I won't be eating that much because just not that much of me actually runs on food. So yeah, it all looks great, but I don't actually take that much of my nutrition that way.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Appreciate it.
More for Percy then. It's his favorite. It's so sweet of David to ask for it like that.
That is quite good of him.
Yeah. Well, he joined the military because Percy did.
Really? Wanted to be like his brother, huh?
Yeah.
That's very noble of your children. You did a good job.
Of course, we were surprised when David was able to choose to stay near his home. I guess Percy just didn't get that choice.
His career path took a different route.
Well, even if he chose to leave us all alone, he's here now.
Oh my god. You're not leaving, Percy. You're not leaving this house.
Welcome to the family, boy.
You're stranded, dead or alive.
Never leaving Chand. You're gonna nail you to the floor.
Don't ask your brothers which one they would prefer, because I'm sure they would prefer the first.
Wow.
Anyway, time for dinner?
All right.
How it
yeah,
feels.
Getting time for dinner. Putting food on the table.
I can carry a lot of plates.
Eds are supposed to be in soon. The other two brothers are, here. And
The fucking Eds. We were we're running a pair. Eds.
Mm-hmm.
then you hear a vehicle pull up. And somebody, Heath, looks out the window to the garage. And says, oh, they're home. And then shortly afterwards, someone comes in the side door from the garage. A once tall human man, now burdened with the weight of age and a hard work life. His short, dark brown hair, like his youth, has faded to a cold gray. He regards you with a cold, judgmental stare and a stern, puffed-up posture. You're confident that you mean nothing in this man's eyes, a notion that doesn't mean a lot considering you've only just met. That is, until you realize this cold stare is aimed at Percy alone.
Oof.
God dang.
Damn.
Ooh, tough crowd.
Hi, Dad.
Son.
You must be Mr. Allen.
Yeah,
I'm Cassius. I work with your son.
really. What, Well, you couldn't work with my son. Look at you. Such a strapping, large figure. I bet you could lift a house. Maybe you should come work with me.
I look to Percy and whisper, "Strap in, large figure. It's kind of gay."
I think this is a lark trying to save some face here.
Oh no, I've got plenty to do as it is. I'm afraid. Although maybe for a vacation, going to the house wouldn't be too bad.
All right. Unless anybody else walks up to introduce themselves to Mr. Allen, he doesn't really care.
Well, I will. I'm important.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you're the spouse.
I'm Alaric. Nice to meet you.
Ed,
Yeah, I'll introduce myself.
you're in my house. Welcome.
Edgar or Edward?
Thank you.
You said Ed.
He's so
That's Edward Allen II.
Oh shit.
No. No, they didn't. Oh, no.
Right, you didn't know
What are we-
Percival was a third?
Not anymore, you're not.
I'm confused.
Okay. Moments later, another figure comes in the door. Perhaps, while you're still getting to meet Ed, Drell. Yet another tall, masculine man of the Allen family. This one is a striking copy of their father. When the two stand near each other, the connection can't be more obvious. Whenever you're near the man, you can smell the harsh aroma of concrete dust and honest labor. Like his father, this man extends a judgmental stare with his stern blue eyes upon everything you are and everything you do. Especially Jet and Drell.
Huh? Should have been bigger. Or more manly.
Or human? I don't really know what that's. Or humanoidish?
Well, screw that guy.
Hey, this is his house.
Okay. He comes in, starts talking about the food immediately. Says, "Well, we've had a long, hard day. Let's get to eating."
Wonderful. I brought wine.
The Eds say at almost the same time, "Oh, that's a sissy's drink."
Saw that coming.
I feel a tumbleweed rolling through.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jaden. Jaden disturbed me at the best moment. With that, Agatha being, the homemaker that she is, she's already coming out with like 2 cold beers, maybe a third one for Flatline.
Yeah, he'll have a little. He won't refuse it, but he won't drink much.
All right. Well, everybody is encouraged to sit down and have a meal. The table is large enough to accommodate everyone.
Big table.
Big house, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They've got the square footage for it. All right.
Sweet.
Everybody starts to sit down and eat, and then the biggest of the brothers, Ed, looks to Heath, and he says, "So, did you do it yet?" And Agatha's kind of like, "No, not at the table. Why would you?" Heath pulls an envelope out, which is a curiosity on its own, and hands it to Percival.
You're being sued.
What's in
Says,
there?
well, little brother, you've been served.
Didn't
What?
What? See that
For
coming.
what?
Oh, you open it up?
Yeah.
There's a
Dinner
printed court order here that has some verbiage in it about Percival Edward Allen III not being able to come to the prior court summons, that the court goes on and finalizes the motion. Percival Edward Allen III is commanded by the court in lawful authority, recognized by the Empire, to change his name.
Ooh, wow.
You have
Dude,
to remove Edward from your name, according to the summons.
excuse me?
And of course, the third following, because, you know.
Ooh.
What?
Whose decision was this? Like, what? What court summons? You know full well how to reach me, Mom. Every week I write you, and I was supposed to be in court for this, and you didn't say anything.
Agatha immediately goes into tears and rushes off to the kitchen, crying.
No, I won't. That's my name.
Well, son, his father speaking out. Your
No,
brother,
stop.
Edward,
Stop
and
right
I
there.
have actually
Stop.
been talking about
Stop.
it, and we think
Stop.
it's best that he carries the
Stop.
family name.
Stop right there. I don't care your name. Don't call me son. How dare you?
Oh my god.
You know, I tried so hard to be respectful to this family, to talk good about this family, and this is how it goes? This? Really? This is what we're doing right now? At dinner with my mom? Really? Okay, fine. I'm not staying. You guys have your dinner. I'm gone. And I get up and leave.
Flatline, stand up.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
His father simply says, I told you he'd be dramatic.
I stop before I leave.
Oh no.
Drell, don't.
Do it, Drell, do it.
Drell, don't.
Say
The
it.
other thing.
I draw my. Do it.
I turn to look at Edward or Edgar, whatever, the father. And I tell him that he just lost one of the best sons that a man could ever ask for. And I walk out.
Oh, thank God she didn't pull her sword out.
I'm gonna walk to the kitchen where the mother is.
Okay. All right, she's there, crying,
Of course.
Mhm.
trying to dry her eyes with a kitchen towel.
I'm gonna let her know that I'm sure she understands this is a mistake, and if she wants to try to reconcile this and fix it, this is my my communicator number.
She gives you a hug and squeezes you tight. She says, please look after my son. I didn't want this to happen. When Ed gets something in his mind, the two of them are just so damn stubborn.
Of course. Good luck
Choose
to
the
you.
two Eds or Percy and Ed? Good question.
I'll head out.
All right.
And I'm walking. I don't know where, but away.
Before Alark leaves, Agatha hands you a small package of wrapped cookies and steamed crab.
To go plate.
This is for the road.
Thank you. We got some thoughts on the dad and the son. What are they thinking?
It's pretty self-gratified between the two of them. They're kind of okay that it went down like that. It's not like it's not like malicious or angry. You get a sense that like things went down the way they thought it would, and it doesn't really matter because it's already happening.
Same thing with the other brother too, but all the mailmen.
Heath, not really. It's not shared across the table. It's just between those two.
Okay.
You could tell like Heath has a different point of view on the whole thing, but it's more like, well, I don't know why Percy had to make a big show of it and leave. But he also doesn't really think it was right. But he's not going to speak up to his father.
Of course.
David, however, you actually can hear like his surface thoughts. He is sitting there quietly, and he's got a lot going on in his mind, and he is remembering arguments that he has had. And you get the sense that he's argued with his father, and he's saying it's not right. You shouldn't be doing this. He's really not on board with the whole thing.
Okay.
And actually, soon after, like while you're leaving, if you are, he gets up and goes to the garage.
I am leaving, but if I can cross paths with that, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Crossing paths.
I'll just smile. Your mother gave me some food and cookies on the way out. She's a real nice lady.
Yeah, she's like that. Sweet. Even when the house is burning down.
I don't want to dig too deep, and to be totally honest, I just barely met personally. But just on a I don't know, compassionate level, this doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't.
I'm a pretty good read of character, and I've been in contact with Percival for maybe a 10-day or so, and his family's pretty much all he talks about. I'm sure this was the case before I met him. I have a feeling this is going to crush him.
No. No, it won't. He is an Allen after all. He's made of stronger stuff than that.
Well, it's definitely going to ruin whatever relationship he had with his father. I'm sure he doesn't want that. And if you don't want that, here's my
Wow.
contact. Here's my contact info.
We'll be in touch.
I hope so. I'll head out.
Damn, that shit was harsh. So is the person just walking somewhere?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
If you were to pan over to Percy right now, he's like, if they want me dead, I'll do what I should have done a long time ago, and I'll go back to church. Because if they want me dead, the only way I know how to do it is to just Necros do it. If they want me to change my name, I'll change. All right. Fine.
Okay. Percy takes off. He's walking. Everybody's following him. Following.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I want to look over this document.
You do that. It looks documenty.
Okay, all right, yeah, like it looks legit. I see the stamp of whoever the judge
Yeah,
is, or whatever it is.
Enough.
Okay, Google the judge. Google the.
Google.
I was just looking at everything, right? Is this a? I'm sure this isn't a common thing, but you know, I got lore, which is basically history. So, like, has this ever came up before? Has it ever been overturned? Is this?
I mean, has it ever come up before?
I don't know. Is there any big cases?
Sure.
Let me roll. I don't know.
Googling some law, like it's perfectly
Yeah.
legal.
Okay. For someone else to force you to change your name?
Yeah, if that's what the court decides. In this area, the court has the ability to overrule naming, you know, much like real life. Somehow, they managed to convince a court here locally to pass it.
Damn.
Damn,
So-
indeed.
I guess
There's
that
a
one's gonna
verbiage
have to
about
catch up.
the family wanting to move the family name, air quotes, to a descendant that is more likely to carry it on into the future, and in lieu of them not being able to contact Percy because he's off planet in the Outer Rim. They've decided since he was locally born that it's acceptable, and they do it. So, but at the same time, this is the ruling of like a small court. So, like first he doesn't do this, like, interstellar cops aren't going to come arrest him. In fact, like, nobody's going to arrest him unless he goes back and like makes a huge fuss, and like Heath has to call his buddies to come
Yeah.
save face. So,
I think this might be heavier than a character death. Fuck.
It doesn't have to be. What do you want to do?
Are you asking me as a player or Percy?
Percy, what do you want to do about this?
David's calling you, Percy.
I pick up.
You want to go? Who loves you?
Are you here to explain why this was okay, or what do you want at this point?
Just want to make sure you're going to be okay.
I'll be fine. Mama raised us to know where to go when life got hard and your options were out, and Necros knows the way.
Well, I'm sure you won't be coming back.
Percy won't.
I don't know what that means.
Couldn't change his name.
Neither do I right now, brother, but know that this call will probably mean a lot to me for a long time. And I want you to take note that it's probably true that no one else with the Allen last name will call me. Maybe Mama, but nobody else understood what it was that they did. I was your father's firstborn son, and he took my birthright from me. I'm not going to say he'll pay, but I hope that's a debt he's willing to live with. That's all I'm saying. I love you, David. And I will always love you, no matter what happens from here. And I hang up.
Percy, as I was leaving your house, I spoke with David.
Did you? That was him just now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he said,
well, I spoke with David. I also spoke with your mother. And then, of course, I did a little. I might have read some thoughts just in general.
have at it. They're free game.
Your mother is devastated. Of course, you know this.
Right. The thing that bugs me about it, Ulrich, the part that bugs me.
It's Alaric.
Oh.
That's my name.
Right. Alaric. Names are important. I'm sorry.
All right, then.
The thing that bugs me about this whole thing is they swear they sent me summons, and I know you haven't known me that long, but if I have a thing on the schedule, I'm not late. That's not a
Of
thing
course.
Percival does. It might be a
course.
thing whoever is in this body afterwards does, but this guy, he don't do that.
Your brothers Heath and David
Hmm.
did not want to go through with this.
And yet they did.
Well, do they have any legal standing here?
I mean, David could have called me and said, "Hey, you're supposed to be in court to defend your name." Or Heath. He obviously knew about it. And then this big spectacle of, "Are you gonna stay, Percy?" That's not even my name anymore.
I mean, I think it is though.
Why don't you fight it? If you don't like it, fight it. That's what I always do.
That's true.
That's what Drell always does.
I don't know.
I mean, it's your decision, Doc, but I back you on the play if you want to, stand up on this one.
I think the answer lies in the crypt of Necros, to be frank with you. If they want me gone, I'm not going anywhere.
That's a bit, isn't that kind of giving up?
Oh, no.
Okay. Can I try something, Percy?
Okay.
Stand still and clear your mind.
Okay.
And slap the shit out of him.
I'm gonna cast command.
I thought you were going to slap the shit out of him. That'd be way fun.
No, I'm gonna cast command.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll activation. Okay. So I think that's 7 dice. 3. Cool. Clear your mind.
Okay.
Words per-
Think rationally. What do you want to do?
It's rational thought. It dictates that I just ignore this backwater court and let it go. But I'll be damned if I don't want to get the strength that they swear I don't have and embrace
So
the
what-
religion that they...
Show him. Fuck that. Turn around, walk back, say no, and sit down and eat dinner. I think what they want to see you have is some backbone, Doc.
You know what? Sure. I'll go back. Hey, in those cyborg parts, you got a projector?
Oh God.
No.
Oh, you don't. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll find a way to make that happen. I'll go back.
We can go back.
Sure, let's go.
You're not gonna do something crazy, are you, Doc?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, when have you known me to do something completely irrational?
Would you like a list chronologically or by magnitude?
Not right now. I'm gonna go stand up for myself.
It's like, I'm just gonna murder myself. Ah! Like, bro, just chill. Calm down.
I'm just
You know
gonna
what?
go to the nearest necro church. Bert.
All right.
What the frick?
So we're walking back.
You know, Doc, I haven't seen my family in a while either.
No, I probably
Not
won't.
since,
Not
not
since.
since before. Flatline just kind of gestures vaguely, like towards himself.
Really, never.
How do you break the news on this one?
That's understandable.
Who knows? There could be a court summons to change your name.
I think he already did that.
Why do you think I don't go by my name most of the time? Not that it was a court summons. It's just that, you know, for the most part, I don't really feel the same connection to it as I used to.
Right.
But I mean, I know you have some discussions with some issues with your family, but overall, it seems like it's worth putting the effort in for, right?
All right. So we'll give it a shot. You're right. Fine.
And if you want me to flip some stuff, I really can, bench 1200.
Yeah, it's not quite like asking to move a spaceship, is it? Okay.
No. Are we
Because
getting aggro?
because
I
there's
think go in there, sit down, and eat dinner. Like, you know,
there's one piece of
be a big
paper
man.
that has my name on it that will not change, no matter how much they want. And Percy pulls up on his data pad a copy of his doctorate that is written with his name.
Doctor of medicine. We should frame that. Hang that up on the wall in there. And, Doc,
Yeah.
how come there's no pictures of you on the walls?
Oh, because they want me to disappear. Wasn't that obvious? They want me to do exactly what I was planning on doing right now and never show my face in there again.
Hence why I said, that's not the winning play here, right?
You're right.
All right. Let's go eat dinner.
All right. Let's go. Percy goes back to the house.
Right. Marching together.
I love this pep talk to go eat dinner.
Yeah.
You gonna sit in your dad's spot?
Dog, you're adopted. That would be dope.
I can ask him to get up politely.
If you would, kindly.
Politely warp his mind.
Just stand up.
If you would, that would be nice.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna start casting
Wow.
mind magic on his family.
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know if is that too aggro, boys. You tell
Yeah.
me.
A little bit.
You tell me.
A little
Steven's
bit.
got his hand on the
On the
Per-
I don't know, PvP switch, like
Percy doesn't think that it is at this juncture.
engaging friendly fire. Enable abilities to hit non-hostile NPCs.
Leave me.
If,
Just give me 2 months. I'll come back. I'll psychic surgery your dad's memory. He'll love you since day one.
all
He'll
right.
think that your other brothers are weird for not being skinny. I got you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, as you come back, the first one that meets you at the house is David in the front yard.
Hey, David, you can read, right?
He just kind of looks at you with this screwed up face.
Okay. Can you take my data pad and read that for me real quick? Percy shows his doctorate. What's the name listed on there?
Dr. Percival Edward Allen III.
Is that fuckstick in there a doctor?
Oh my god.
Ooh,
Oh,
damn.
man.
Flatline, like nudges him a little, like going down a little bit, right? Yeah, gestures like take a little off.
You're talking about Edgar?
Yeah. Is he a doctor?
No, I don't believe so.
So either he ain't that Nilla,
Wait, what?
or
He ain't that Nilla.
or this is
That's how Percy
fraudulent.
talks now.
I've broken Percy, and he is now officially Zach.
I'm kind of broken right now. I'm not thinking. I'm not. This is.
No,
I
he's
saw a movie called Boys in the Hood this past weekend.
Boys in the Hood?
No,
That's a good one.
no, I've seen Boys in the Hood many times when I was younger, but I'm talking about Zach. Like this is Percy's talking.
All right. Either way, that guy in there is not the name on this paper, or that doctorate is fraudulent.
Well, that's a way of looking at it.
Okay, well, we'll see how they feel about that. I'm gonna go have dinner.
It was a nice walk for a walk, wasn't it, David?
Yeah. You start to go inside. Percival says, David says, Percival, I want you to know that you have, you've always been my hero,
Dang.
and that you're the strongest one among us.
Well,
Flatline will.
Feels.
We all stay close to home, under the doting care of mother and the protective roof of father. Heath fell in love with that stripper.
We didn't hear that one yet.
Whoa.
He got married and lost all his belongings from the divorce. Father was there. And then Edgar was strung out on drugs, doping
Oh
his
my
life away.
God, what the frick? Your family sucks.
right.
Mother was there for him. But whenever I fell on hardship, I looked towards you for guidance.
WWPD.
Because you ventured out into the galaxy to help other people. You went out into the dark reaches of space alone, without family there to coddle you. And you helped people.
David, you got one part of that wrong. I do have a family out there.
Oh.
And it's Stitches.
I mean, let's face it. He's adopting anyone. It's Stitches.
Oh, poor Jet.
Yeah, poor Jet. Do you know the guy was a spy?
Neither does Stitches.
David, listen, when I tell you this, you always have a place to stay on Exile, and if you want to venture out into the dark reaches of space, I'll be there for you, and you won't have to do it alone.
Thanks, brother.
Anytime. Now let's go eat.
David will go in after the rest of you guys. Okay.
Yeah, back inside.
What happens now?
Sit down and eat.
Percy, you come walking in. Your mother's still. Well, let's say your mother's returned to the table. She's not really eating. She's quiet. Everybody's quiet. The Eds see you come in the door. They don't say anything or make any kind of motion. They keep eating.
I'm gonna walk up to Percy's dad.
Uh-oh.
All right, so I'm gonna have a seat, and
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, never mind. Never mind.
I'm gonna have a seat,
Oh my gosh! I'm ready for Alaric to.
and
Oh,
yeah, I thought about it.
Man,
And-
stand up.
I had another plan, but we're good. We're good.
Take Ed's glass, roll it in a napkin, crush it. Eat it, old man.
Hey, I have a
Oh my gosh.
I have a surprise document too.
Oh no.
I take my data pad and show my doctorate to Heath.
Okay, I guess this is the projector you wanted.
I was gonna project it on a wall. It was
This is the projected one.
it was about to be there.
Okay.
And I ask him kindly if he can read.
Oh, to
Is your family known to be illiterate?
Today they are.
To Percy, they are now.
So I asked him to kindly read the name on that document.
I want to do something smart ass, but I can't find it. Hold on. I can get it.
Come on, Heath. Read the letter.
I'm
No,
trying.
Just kidding.
I'm smart.
Oh, I should not have mind magic. It's way too tempting.
It really is bad for you.
I know.
Where's the acronym for your freaking school?
I'm smart.
I'm smart.
What is that though?
It is the Imperial Medical School of Magical Arts relevant today.
Okay,
Oh my god.
that's what he reads. Which I would repeat if I could read it, but
Imperial Magical
Man,
School of Relevance.
all these times you said it, you never.
The name, Heath. What's the name? Who is that issued to by I'm Smart?
He starts to say something, then your oldest brother, oldest of your younger brothers.
Uh-huh.
He says, yeah, Percy, we all get it. That's your veterinary degree or whatever. What's your point?
Oh god.
I'm eating my crab. It's on the plate in front of me where I was supposed to be sitting. I'm just eating. You will not refer to me as Percy Purse. That is definitely not my name.
Well, I just did Percy.
I am a Dr. Percival Edward Allen III.
You are Persissy, my little brother.
This is Edgar talking?
His name is Edward.
Let me
Can I
Okay,
punch
okay.
him?
let
You
me
want me to
ask
punch
you.
No, don't do it.
Don't.
Let me ask you. When did you go to medical school? Hmm.
He says, I didn't.
Well, that document there,
Change now. You're stupid. You didn't know that.
that document there has your supposedly your name on it. It says that you.
No.
It says that
I
you did.
wasn't Percival.
Oh, so then I guess I get to keep my name. Thanks. At least we admitted it. You're some.
This argument is as weird as it sounds. Then Edward's gonna stand up from the table and like grab you and drag you to the garage. And
Punch him.
he's like,
Punch him, please.
"That's it. You and I, we're gonna fight it out."
Do it. I'm gonna knock this kid out with mind magic.
All right.
This kid's about to get destroyed. Do it. Punch him.
I put
That's
my
funny.
hand in front of Percy.
That's
to
all I'm waiting
block.
for.
No, we'll fight. That's fine. If that's how you want to decide who gets to keep the name, fine. First one down loses this little backwater court battle you've got going and walks away with the name.
I'm hiding behind Flatline. I'm hiding my body.
There's
I don't
some
want the people to.
commotion arising from the table. You know, Agatha's like, "No, boys, don't do it." And his dad stands up. Ed is like, "Whoop his ass, Edward."
Yeah, okay, Dad, I will.
Prince is so delusional.
Hold on, though. I think though that
He's just like, "All right, it's good old fashioned fist fight."
an aside, Doc.
Okay.
Flatline, like, leans in, like, to whisper to him, like, if you consider all of your magical talents, I mean, you can be pretty hard to break.
Yep.
You might be able to just win this. I know you can't punch for shit, but
If
Oh my gosh.
all you gotta do is,
if there's some
survive,
time, if we got a couple of seconds.
Are you telling him to Homer Simpson this?
Yeah, he is. He's telling him to bolster his defenses and heal him and stuff. Yeah.
Magic your way into winning because you do have magic.
Right.
That's what I'm telling him. Yeah, to use your strengths.
Just wait for him to get tired, Homer.
I want to joke about it, but that's actually not really too far off the bat.
This is the same episode where Homer's like taking cannonballs to the stomach or something.
Yeah.
Like what
He'll
the
get
frick?
in the boxing match. The boxing
Yeah.
match, he just wouldn't go down. That was how he won fights. It's just because he
Yeah.
wouldn't. And I think
my
Burst can do the
God.
same thing right now and just like, is that all you fucking got? Punch, 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 punch. Is that fucking it? Punch, punch, punch.
All right.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can risk one punch to the face versus he's gonna die.
Oh.
How long we got? How long we got reasonably unrestrained before this goes down?
I mean, he's dragging you
Good
out right now. You know, magic is going to be obvious, right?
I don't give a. You think Percy cares
Magic
right now?
is not obvious.
Magic is obvious, not obvious. If I'm hiding behind Flatline, which I am.
Okay, sure, but I'm just saying, like, when Percy shields himself and his brother starts hitting a shield, like,
Okay.
okay, all right.
Play to your strengths.
Can you pick a champion, Doc? Is that legal on this?
Picture her out. She has swords.
I mean, if it's a fight, I'll play.
Oh my god.
Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna cast Pacifist. Do I need to roll for?
Untouchable.
Do I need to roll for that, or do I? Do I have time before the actual fight starts? Because I'm being dragged. Does that count as in combat and I need to roll?
I mean, he's gonna get out and expect you to fight. So anytime that you're not fighting, like, you're gonna have to ask to not be fighting if you want to cast a bunch of magic. Otherwise, as soon as we get out to the garage,
Well,
Well,
wait, is he actually like dragon person?
the thing is, is he- is he dra-
the city's going,
Pause
so
on
it's
this.
not
Hang
like,
on.
Right? Is he?
Right, you don't need to drag him. I'll get hands off.
But is he physically dragging me? Because if not, I can be doing this while
well, I mean, if you're not going, then yes.
I'm going.
you
Okay,
can
well
walk and
then,
cast. I think that's what he's going for. He can walk and cast.
walk and cast.
All right. So we got pacifist, got the shield, and I got armor.
Okay, well, I guess,
Does it make you damn near untouchable?
are you extend casting your stuff?
Yeah.
Well, then this gets into an awkward bout where for how many rounds he can't attack you because every time he tries to, it's foiled by pacifist.
That would be 13.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh.
So
How long would that be? Like,
13 actions there where
About an hour.
he's gonna punch you. Are you like hitting him during this time or?
You can't restrict pacifism.
I
Oh,
can't.
it's true. It's true. So for 13 times, like it looks really
Just-
awkward because it's
Just
like
taunting
he
him.
hits you,
Yeah.
but like
Just talk shit.
before he throws the punt, like he hits you, it doesn't happen.
Just talk shit the whole time. Talk shit the whole time.
I thought
This is
you
your
were.
son, Dad?
Hit me, Edgar, you fucking pussy.
Okay, I guess that's like 20 or 30 seconds of.
This is who has your name? Really? Like that guy? He can't even hit me.
Dude,
Oh man, you're pissing
You know-
him off.
he has to be frustrated. Oh my god.
He's so angry. He's getting so angry.
How's his dad doing?
He's
I'm staying right
in a
next to him.
rage.
have popcorn.
He's-
I'm gonna stay right next to his dad. Keep an eye on the old man.
His dad's sitting at the table eating.
Oh, okay. You didn't even come out.
Yeah, he didn't come out.
Oh, okay.
He knows what's gonna happen.
Okay. I'll record then for posterity.
Go put that on the wall.
Can I stream? Can I cast?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know that.
I don't know the Wi-Fi password.
That's
think-
funny. Can I guess?
Oh
Okay,
man.
after that it comes down to what? Shield and armor.
Yep.
Are you fighting once pacifist goes down?
You kind of have to.
Yep. Once pacifist goes down.
It's gotta be tired of shit like by now.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't even able to throw a punch, so I'm not sure what tired. Like, I guess if that makes Jet tired.
Okay,
Not punching?
Well, I thought
It's
like,
exhausting
you
not
have
punch.
To, like try to punch or like.
Well, yeah, like you're going to, but you can't actually physically do it, or like, it doesn't stop the punch from landing; it stops it from happening.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. I dodge it. It just says you can't.
So you'll just walk around
Yeah.
and like.
It's the same way like if he was shooting, he wouldn't run out of bullets because he hasn't managed to pull the trigger.
Yeah, he
Okay,
wouldn't
I
pull the
get it,
trigger.
I get it. I'll just walk around in a circle and just piss.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
He's
So
so
there's
angry right now.
13 distinct times where he was gonna hit Percy, just knock the shit out of him, and like didn't.
Nothing happened. Everybody's just sitting out there, just like.
Okay,
What's going on? Why? is
well
it not-
then.
All right.
Agatha's come out now. She's like, "You boys need to stop this."
Can I just like put my hand like grab her by the hand and just like.
Don't worry, nobody will get seriously hurt. He's a doctor.
That man's a walking tank when he gets his magic up.
Commander. You're on
So
Percy.
walking tank. Yeah, your mom cries out, "Percy, you're better than this."
Ooh.
Which one?
He doesn't want Percy. He wants Edward. What part of this don't you understand?
We're about Percival, it's about Edward.
Yeah.
You don't get to take part. You don't get to know. You either take my name or you don't.
You missed what the letter actually said.
I don't
He's
care
so
what this
confused.
backwater court says.
Aren't they like inner?
It's like, why would I want to be called Percival?
Because
You're
that's
such a bitch.
Dad's name.
He says,
Either-
Dad doesn't use that name. He hasn't used it since you were born.
Oh god dang.
Know that if you were around or paid attention to any of us.
I punch him.
Yeah, you do.
You better.
I've been extended casting mental assault.
He's in charge of stuff for like.
Okay. Defense.
Don't do lethal. Don't do lethal. Don't do lethal.
Why not? What's better than Percy killing him and then bringing him back to life?
Defense
Actually,
one.
shit, that might be cool.
All right.
Might be suspicious at least. He just knocks him out. That looks cool
So
too.
it's a defense. Defense how much?
1.
Defense 1. Dex plus strength minus. Is that how that works?
What's it, Dex? Dex plus?
You don't add strength. It's Dex. Dex plus merit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Percy. If you don't remember how the game works, this is the time to pull morals. This is the time to
Ooh.
pull a moral right here.
Yeah, this is it, buddy.
This is it. This is a moment. If you don't remember.
All right. I am.
Morals is like Super Williams.
Yeah.
I am going to invoke conviction.
My name is.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
All
Say
right.
my name. Say my name.
All right. So that is
Everyone is around you.
6 dice because I spend a wheel. But I add 5 instead of 3. That's
Yes.
how that works, right?
Yes.
Yes.
First time I'm getting to see this.
Yeah, I forgot this was a thing.
Do you have Eye of the Tiger queued up in the soundtrack list?
Oh.
Because I feel like we need it.
Let's see.
Like very soon.
Like, my name is my name.
Hi, my name. I'm Dad.
2.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
What's your
Hit 'em.
strength?
2.
2. Okay. 4. All right. He takes 2 points of bashing
Oh.
damage.
I'm trying to figure out how much I roll for ritual casting. I forget.
You don't ritual cast, right?
casting.
Extended cast it.
Extended casting. Sorry, I forget how much extra. I
Are
roll.
you're extended casting mental assault on this?
Mental assault. Yep.
guy. Okay. And you hit him right now.
Yep.
Okay. He goes down.
Okay. Cool. Sweet.
Pop.
Percy smacks him. Let's see.
God, I hope
And the
you.
lights turn out.
Roll.
I really hope you killed him.
What do you roll?
For what? Yeah, I forget.
Roll
I forget what
activation.
it is.
Roll your activation. Spellcraft
It's-
plus, what is it, finesse power?
Okay, 7 dice.
What's your attribute? What's the attribute for mind?
Strength or power. So intelligence.
Okay.
7.
You both got 2.
So that's 14 bashing.
Oh, shit.
Okay. It's a little wonky on the timing, but it works out. For all of you watching, knowing that it's unlikely for Percy to be able to drop this guy with one hit, because
Percy.
he's big, he's sizable dude. Percy connects, and he like staggers back a bit. There's an honest amount of surprise and shock that Percy was actually able to hit him. And then he hits the ground.
I guess give a hot damn.
All right. So, Edgar,
Oh no.
Edgar hits the garage floor, nose bleeding.
Boom.
Percy goes back in to finish dinner. Looks at Edgar, says, "You should call a doctor."
Oh no.
Ah,
Or maybe a veterinarian. I don't know.
Be the bigger man.
Oh.
Doc.
Ed gets up. He's like, "What the hell did you do to my boy?"
Aren't both of them your boy?
We fought for my name. He agreed. So, that little document you got, it can eat it.
Let's see. Ed moves to the door and sees that Edgar's laying on the ground. And
I'll help him up. Is he like Bashing or lethal? Hang on, which one is it?
Okay. I don't know if I should tell you this.
I don't know how to tell you this.
It was bashing, but I read extended casting,
Mm-hmm.
and it just gives me 7 successes, right?
Not in combat though.
Not for. Let's see.
Isn't this
Does it
combat?
specifically say that evocation or?
Once target number of successes has been achieved, the spellcaster wishes to release a spell. It is important to note the spellcaster can only achieve up to spellcraft plus extra total number of successes towards extended spell.
Yeah.
So 7 is what I can have. So 7 successes.
Right, so you could
So-
choose not to kill him.
Okay, well, I don't want to kill him, but that's 49 bashing
It's a lot.
divided by his stuff,
Yeah,
resolve
which
and
isn't-
composure.
it's Not much.
I don't want to kill him.
Flatline will carry him into the house.
All right, you could have killed it.
Oh yeah. Percy hit him, and he got into a 80-mile-an-hour car wreck without a seatbelt on.
Flatline will carry him into the house.
Percy hit him so hard his skull fractured.
Percy's gonna be
Um,
sitting down at the table.
Where should I put him? Is there a couch or a bed?
Anybody else in the party? No medicals.
Put him on the floor.
Oh no.
No, I'll fix him. I took an oath, and my words matter.
Man. Wow. Ed's getting pissed off now. Beat up Edgar, and he's pretty pissed off with you in general. So Ed starts rolling up his sleeves. He's like, "All right, you little son of a bitch. If this is the way it's gonna be, you're gonna have to fight me next."
Do you want to get smoked too? Like
Flatline
really?
steps up.
Why
Like, excuse me, sir. I'm carrying your son, who's already, been concussed today. Maybe that's enough.
Listen here, cyborg.
I step forward
I'll just.
and say, look, you need to tone it down.
I'll hand Edgar to him.
Yeah,
Just
gay
I'll
lord.
push Edgar towards him. Like either hold him or drop him. Right?
Oh shoot.
drop him. Drop him.
Either hold him or drop him. Like that's the
Drop
choice I'm
him.
giving him.
All right. Yeah, he holds his son.
I think your hands are full, sir.
It's a pretty good move on you.
I think your hands are full and you should tend to them. Tend to your boy.
Ed
Or
starts
let the doctor
muttering
do it.
Cuss words. He's like, you people need to get out of my home.
I'm sorry, we were invited.
Yes.
Heath, I want the police here. Get these people out of my house.
I look to Heath. Don't do it.
I'm just gonna sit next to Percy and just like give him a pat on the back. Passed out, bro.
Look to Heath. Don't do it. Are we taking this house hostage?
No, I'm just telling him, like, don't do that. This is a family matter.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Hey Heath, you remember those times where you say, "Is there a doctor in the house?" There literally is one, but nobody's really asking for my help because I'm a veterinarian or whatever. So
Heath pulls out his communicator and starts to make a call. Usually somebody picks up. He says, "Hey, it's Heath. No, I'm off duty. Yeah, no. If my dad calls later, just to ignore it. Everything's okay."
What a bro.
Nice.
I'm gonna finish up what's left on my plate, and then get up and go to where my nose bleeding hurt brother is.
Is old man Ed just gonna hold on to him or put him down somewhere?
Yeah, he's gonna put him down somewhere, and
I'll follow him. Stay close by.
let's see. Seeing as how Heath has turned on him, and David hadn't even wanted any part of this, and Edgar's his real driving force is unconscious. Agatha's not going to take his side. He goes outside into the yard, leaves the house.
Bye.
I'll walk with him.
All right, so I am going to go ahead and cast some Healy Dew
Healy do.
on my bro. But I forget what the heal for bashing is. Is it mending? Is
It's the first one.
it soothe?
Oh, do you know what heal for lethal is? I can just change it to that.
Turn it to lethal.
Yeah, it's soothe, and I can literally heal 14 bashing.
Yeah, so
There you
just
go.
turn that back up.
Like all of it.
But are you going to? Because I mean, you could live a little bit to
That is
remember.
all of it.
You
No.
could leave him a little to remember.
It's enough bashing that there is definitely some lethal damage.
Oh,
Feels
okay.
bad. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he got his ass whooped pretty bad. He's going to be feeling that for a while.
So I'm gonna give him mending and then soothe.
Oh, you could leave the lethal just to.
I could, but
Give him a good scar for it, right?
well, that's
Took
not
enough.
it's not aggravated, but no. I want to show him I can bring you to the point of death and then bring you back. Fuck with me again.
Death, holy crap.
And find out.
All right. So that's my play. Now, what say we don't fight again, huh, Heath? Or whatever.
Heath?
Whatever. Fucking,
Yeah, Heath is like, well, I wasn't trying to fight you.
whatever, brother. Huh? Okay. Huh, Edgar? That's his name. Let's say we don't fight over my name again, Edgar.
He's like, doesn't matter. It's not like you're going to be around anyway.
Oh, he just misses you.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll be around to make sure you don't try to summon me to court again over some crazy shit. I'll check the mailbox, the pager. You got me on speed dial. If I'm not off saving the rim at my rim job, then
sorry.
you are welcome to call me, and I'll be home. But unfortunately for me, there's more of space than Chand that needs me. Chand, I don't know what we ever decided on.
Chand.
There's more important. There's more of space than Chand that needs me. You'll understand if I can't come every single weekend. You know, we'll say my life has really got my time stripped down. You know, like our other brother over there.
I was gonna post one of those.
Listen, I realize lately you've been drugged through the mud,
Oh
But-
my gosh.
but I'm okay with how things are right now. So you leave your little love note to Dad alone. I'm gonna keep the name written on my medical degree. And we're gonna forget today ever happened, and I'll see you at the holidays.
Set the mic drop.
Yep.
You leave.
Boom.
That's the mic drop. I'm gonna go find Mom, give her a kiss, tell her all right soon. Tell David I've actually got some stuff I want to talk to him about later, and I'm gonna dip out. And there we go.
So we don't have a ride.
All right.
We're gonna take the steam bike.
Oh,
Dude.
Well, hang on, no. It's Heath's project, not it.
Oh,
Right,
you're
right,
right.
right.
You're right.
Zach would finally get his bike back.
oh man. Oh, that bike was so sweet.
Yeah, in the medieval age.
Now it's just obnoxiously polluting.
Bike was so cool.
Like their bike's like 1,000 years old. It's only still together because of meticulous craftsmanship and magic.
First off, I want to know who spent the wheel to make that Brizix bike. I gotta
Not it,
know.
but I did spin Will on something in this scene.
Oh wow.
To say.
I
I
spent
think-
Will for something that happened here.
I think for something as innocuous as the bike, you can, because it's not even. I'm that character's not even attached to it. I'm attached to it as a player.
Maybe later I'll tell you what mine was.
Okay. Oh man.
Okay. Well, I'll let the person speak up about the bike if they want to do that.
Jet.
It was me.
Really?
I knew
Yeah.
it was Steven.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
So,
wild. What a callback. That's
That's
wild.
a good callback. Does the old man Edward say anything? Or
Does what?
old man Edward say anything? We're outside.
Oh no, he's. No, you guys come out. He goes out to the backyard. He doesn't want to see you guys.
Hmm.
Can we get David to send us a car?
Well, are we leaving or staying? I mean, there's a guest house here.
Percy's leaving.
We're already way out here. Why not stay first?
Oh well.
That's up to.
I mean, you're right. There's an
this is your
entire
mama's house.
there.
Mama would like to see you.
There is an entire house out here. I do want to go.
I'm sure she'd love to make breakfast in the morning.
I do want to go find my dad real quick.
Should we come with you?
No, it's not going to be that serious.
Okay.
Percy goes to find his dad. David comes up to Drell. David says, oh, hey, by the way, why are you guys knocking on Gilbert Carson's door?
I was gonna ask him for a favor, but let's do it.
We just wanted to know some information about one of his clients.
You think he was going to snitch?
No. We're hoping to I don't know. We apparently went in with no plan and walked out with
no info.
my tail tucked between my legs.
Does Real actually have a tail?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Well, I couldn't see a lot from outside, but it didn't look like it went very well. If you're looking to get under his skin and make Carson bend, then now here, take this. He hands you a small folded up piece of paper.
A clue. Jinkies.
I went Blue's Clues. My bad.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Written on the paper is a name.
Who is this?
He says, talk to him about Carson. If anyone knows how to crack his shell, it'll be the senator.
Of his clients as well?
Senator Just Holden. Okay.
A while back, there was a case. The senator's daughter was a casualty of a crime. And Carson got those guys off on a technicality.
There's the enemy.
Alrighty. That
There's if there's anyone in town that's powerful enough to have dirt on Carson or the will to take him down, it would be Senator Holton.
Thank you for that information.
Flatline.
Yes.
Can we walk outside real fast?
Sure.
Okay. I start to head outside, and as I do, I say, "Edgar, enjoy the wine," and then I walk outside.
What?
Curious.
All right, thanks.
Oh, because he's a sissy.
Yeah, I
He's a sissy.
I thought it'd be cooler if like we walked together.
Okay.
That was really it.
Okay.
All right. All right. That's the most Percy ever, by the like.
That's why I thought Alaric and Percy would be friends.
Right. So do I
It's a
find my dad?
dynamic, awkward duo. Yeah, you find your dad. He's out in the backyard.
Hey, Dad.
Are you gonna yell at him now?
God dang.
Not like it's not like, hey, Dad. Not aggressive,
Okay.
but like get your attention.
Dad.
All right. Well, he turns around and looks at you.
He-
Kinda.
Percy pulls out the 2 cigars that Alaric.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh shit.
One of these is yours if you want to smoke and have a chat, because I think we've got a little bit to talk about.
All right. He takes your cigar.
I presume Papa has a knife or some cutter.
Oh, sure.
There's a cutter somewhere.
Yeah,
he
he's a cigar guy.
All
So
right.
he does.
So we light
Cigar
them.
guy, but I figure he's also the kind of guy who's like, tough enough and cool enough that he just does it with like a pocket knife. He doesn't have a
Right.
fancy cutter. He just uses like
He uses it pocket knife.
yeah, he just has a knife like on his belt.
What do you say, Percy?
Dad, I want you to listen for a change. I know that I am not what you expected out of your firstborn son. I know. I get it. You wanted somebody like Edgar and Heath and David. I understand. But I have tried my entire life to live up to having yours and Grandpa's name. Now, I might not have done it in the way you would have, and I respect that we're different people, but understand that the work I'm doing right now is so important. That's about all I can say about it. And if knowing that you have a son who fights for what is good in the Empire, and these days against what isn't so good, doesn't make you proud, I don't know what more I can do. Sure, I'm not home. I'm not swinging hammers with you. We don't play grav ball. But I would hope that if you really looked at my achievements for what they were, you would say, I would be proud of anybody else who did this. And then it's magnified by the fact that I am your firstborn son. And paper or no paper, name or no name, there is nothing that you can do to take away from the fact that I was the first one out of your sack.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Whew.
You weren't the first one.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, there's another
Yeah.
one.
I know the death of our sister it changed things. I understand. I know, and you're right. I shouldn't have said that. It's disrespectful to her. But I am your first son, and please don't misunderstand that. As far away as I am, I respect this family, and everybody knows I am Dr. Percival Edward Allen III. I say my full name so often it's obnoxious.
He does get it.
But know that I say that because I'm proud to carry it. Not because I'm a doctor, but because I am proud to be your son. As much as we disagree, and as much as we fight, and as different paths as we took in life, I am proud to be your kid. Percy keeps smoking.
It's a good way to, finish the sentence, right? Puff on a cigar a bit.
Because
really like punctuates for you.
Because Alaric taught me how to do that without looking like a chipmunk. So
yeah. Yeah.
You practiced, right?
I imagine that would be a lot different if Percy was out there chipmunk cheeking the whole time.
Your dad says, it wasn't fair if you'd take Edgar out there like that.
I mean, it would have done the same thing.
It's funny you see it that way, Dad. But before I said I would go, he was ready to drag me. And let's face it, you thought I'd be the one in here bleeding. And that's okay. That's okay. Because the other truth that I have for you, Pop, is you don't know me. You took something away from a person you don't know. And I get it. You're going to say, well, you're all the way out there and this, that, and the third. I'm all the way out there on the rim because I stood up for what was right. I stood up for what you and Mama taught me. I stood up for our value, the Allen family value. What you taught me was right and good about the Empire wasn't happening where I was. They weren't doing what was right and good. And I stood up, and I got punished for it. Understand that. I stood up to the Empire for the values you taught me, and the reason I'm so far away from you guys is because that's what they did. And that's okay. Empire has the right to do what they want, and I respected it. I never complained about being all the way out there. But what did I do? I found the only thing that reminded me of home. It was crab, believe it or not. Or at least I think it was. And then I watched that crab vendor get shot in the face. And then I saved his life. And then I watched him die. Separate occasions, by the way. This is not in the same hour or anything, but I'm trying to give you the sped up version. And then there was a gang that tried to kill us that we had to deal with because we were station security and they didn't respect us. And then there was a disease outbreak on the station, which I was instrumental in stopping. And since then, well, let's just say I've worked for a burger joint. But you don't know why I do what I do. So I understand why you tried, keyword there, tried to take my name. I get it. But you should be proud that I am still willing to carry your name because after tonight, I left here questioning whether your name deserved to carry my accomplishments.
God dang, that's a line.
Boom.
That's a line.
That's the title of this episode.
Whoa.
My name doesn't deserve your. My title doesn't.
He looks at you
deserve your name.
with those cold blue eyes. He says, is it dangerous out there? where you are right now, doing what you do?
It's funny you asked me that several months in, because 6 weeks in, I'd have told you yes. Hell
Show your
yes.
scar.
and every yes. And then a few weeks ago, I got this, and I opened up my shirt again and showed the scar. Yeah, that was pretty deadly. But is it dangerous? Nah. I'm a doctor. I can heal most things. If it doesn't kill me, it can be fixed. And I leave my shirt open.
That's a scar from when like damn near died, right?
Right, that is the lightning bolt scar that
Mm-hmm.
goes down my chest. We never established how far, but pretty fucking
It's probably
far.
a pretty good one. Lightning does have really cool scars too.
Yeah, does it arc like lightning bolt scars, or does
Have you seen a lightning scar?
Yeah, and arcs like lightning.
Why is Percy so much like a Harry Potter character?
No, like an actual scar from lightning.
No,
Those are trees actually.
Oh wow.
He just had a lightning bolt on the head, like they're.
Yeah, his was just like a decorative lightning bolt. This is like a real lightning electrical scar.
Yeah. Says, I don't remember hearing about that in your letter.
Could it be like the one from Avatar?
Because
Or just
because right now, Pop, I'm doing things that I can't really talk about. I can't share with you everything I do. For all you know, I got this in a space race or something.
Well, I can make some assumptions. See those people you're traveling with.
dope.
Mm-hmm.
But that hurt.
Well, they're good people.
Well, they also look like dangerous people.
He's not wrong.
I'm more of a talker.
You
3 of them are in that.
could have blasted that guy's brain out the back of his skull.
Three of them are ISPD with me. So if the ISPD recruits a few dangerous people, it's because we've got dangerous work to do.
All right, well, if you're going to keep that name, I guess you might as well bring it back around here sometime.
Of course. And to be honest, I'm sorry. I'll work things out with my boss and get some vacation and come home a little more often. To be fair, we did just recently get a ship that made it more reasonable. It's a much less complicated trip now than it was a little bit ago. But I promise to come back around. We're gonna stay the night because we don't really have a vehicle. We rode with David, so we'll be here.
Hey, Doc. Mentioned that you got a $10 million spaceship commission just for us.
Oh, oh yeah. That is true. When I say the ship got much more reasonable, I mean to the tune of 10 million credits reasonable. And that was commissioned for those dangerous people out there that you know that I came with. And by the way, I'm the only doctor on staff with the company I work for. So, they chose me, not the other way around. Understand that as well. But either way, your son, your firstborn son, Percival Edward Allen III. We'll be back around. And if you want to put Ed and Ed on your construction company and you want to make some sort of Edgar can do business as Edward Allen IV or whatever, I don't care what you do. But that's my name.
Now drop the cigar.
And stomp.
Don't drop that cigar.
No. Not if it's not done.
It's like $100 cigar.
As a smoker, I can't.
Yeah, it's an ex-smoker.
I think if you handed me a cigar right now.
Stop. You don't want that shit.
You had one and you never smoked it.
I did. Well, because it's too rowdy to smoke in the house.
Brag sheet.
All right. So we'll be here in the morning. Dinner was nice. That was fun. Let's not have any boxing matches for breakfast, eh?
We'll see what happens. You never know with the Allen boys.
That's true. It's just like the old days. I distinctly remember, though, that in the old days, I came in with the bumps and bruises and bleeding noses.
Yeah, well. You're a real tough son of a bitch now.
Don't talk about mother that way.
I'll knock your ass out.
I love you, Dad. Good night. Enjoy the rest of that smoke.
Aww.
Yeah, someone joined me in spinning the ship.
Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have given you control over those tokens. I regret.
Fine, I'll stop.
All right, Ed stays out. Percy comes back. And it's 15 after midnight.
Well, when you hit me with the most emotional game ever.
Flatline will challenge, any of the Allen family to a 2v1 tennis match tomorrow.
All right, we cutting it here?
Apparently, I have the ability to move the ships.
Yeah, we all do.
Everybody does. We're just not all childish and do it. I'm sorry. I'm still channeling Percy energy. My bad. All right.
It's a hero.
Bye, Stream.
Bye, Stream.